Hello and welcome to your reading, Leo. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But I am setting the intention now that anyone watching this video, there is a message for you. So welcome, Leo placements and cross watchers, whoever is here watching. I am so grateful you are here. So let's set the intention now. For those watching, they're angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest vibrational frequency. Thank you for being here and for your clear and accurate, meaningful messages, the most meaningful for Leo to hear at this time. So Leo, we are going to be looking at your current energy, what the heart of the reading is, so the big issue or the big situation that your guides feel called to bring up right now, and then past, present, future related to the situation, and also any advice your guides have. Thank you for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on with Leo right now? What is going on? Leo, and if you can't see everything, I will make sure it's in frame. What's going on with Leo? Let's see, can you see all the cards? I think so. Underlying energy. We have the Ten of Swords. So Leo, it looks like your guides right now are really calling attention to something that needs to be released and let go from your life. See, like this person in this card was just doing like a burning ritual. Like if you're unfamiliar with that, you write down what you want to release from your life and then you light it on fire in a fire safe bowl in a safe place, and then you let it go. And this is signified by letting go of this bird there, and look, her little guides are really excited that they're like celebrating, like, yes, she's letting go, she can move forward, I'm so happy for her, him, you know. And is it, I'm not sure if that's a phoenix or not, but I feel like there's this energy of rebirth here, like letting go what's not serving you, what's been pinning you down, and letting it go. And yeah, there's what you need to let go. We have here, well, look at that vulture too. I never really noticed that. The Nine of Swords is all about anxiety, depression, like things like, look at, there's something in her head. I think a lot of this has to do with negative thoughts, negative like beliefs about yourself, self-limiting beliefs, like just telling yourself you're not good enough, feelings of unworthiness. Your guides are really calling you to let go of this energy that's been keeping you up at night, that's been keeping you down. With the Swords cards, the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords, a lot of it has to do with our own inner thoughts about ourselves, our own inner beliefs. And this vulture here is ready to eat away at any beliefs, anything that's not serving you anymore. Because vultures really, they like eat off dead things. Like they're actually really good for our ecosystem. They get rid of disease and stuff like that. But there's something here that's just not serving you anymore, and it's ready to be taken away and eaten. It sounds weird, eaten, but you know, this could have to do with the relationship. I didn't really even realize this, but the Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. Or move, like you might have to move, or you moved away from your loved ones. There's a big choice that has to be made or was made in the past that is really weighing on your mind. In the past, it just has seemed like things have not been going your way. We have the wheel reversed, like just luck has not been on your side. Like one thing after another is just not, it's just not going your way. And your guides are trying to call attention to that. A lot of this can be changed around. Things can change in the positive direction for you. And a way to start is to let go of these things that aren't serving you. I think they really want you to get clear on what's on your mind, what's really upsetting you, and write it all down. If you feel called to do it, you can burn it, or you can flush it, or like, you know, bury it. Oh gosh, your advice card even has that. We'll get to it. Or literally writing things down. That is a confirmation right there. And really get things out of your head. Writing things down is a great way to do that. I could see right here you're being called to do that. But if you have like a therapist or someone you can talk to also, that's a good way. But really, even writing it out, I'm seeing will be so useful for you. It just like, it's like keeping you up at night. I could see it's in you're like running the same situation over in your head again and again. like thinking about, did I make the right choice? Like, did I screw up? And your guides are like, stop thinking that way. Like, you're a beautiful soul, and nothing is a mistake as long as you learn from it, you know? Like, things happen for a reason. Things are happening for you, not to you, even though it seems hard sometimes. Rejection is divine redirection. So if something didn't work out in the past, it's because there's something better for you. And you're so spiritually guided, of course, but like really, your guides are very present here, and they're trying to make you see that it's time to make some changes and not think about the past as much. Wow. There is something here with moving. With the Death and the Lovers, there's this for sale, and then they're moving out in the Death card. I never made that connection with these two cards. This is like young people choosing to move in somewhere, and then this is like someone moving away when they're older. I don't know if they're the same people, but there's some situation that you're hanging on to for too long that needs to go. This is very, like, every card seems to be pointing in this direction here. The Death card reversed is like stagnation, hanging on to things for too long, not shedding things that need to go. And that's what your present energy is, your guides are saying. There's something that needs to be let go, and it has to do with some past choice, past relationship. The Lovers is really about like what big choices we make and where they lead us. And sometimes that can be a relationship, but it doesn't always have to be. And it's ready to sell that house, sell that, or just, it doesn't, maybe for some of you it literally means that, but it's time to let go of that. Like we've been talking about, it's not helping you at all just to think about what could have happened, what should have happened, what you want to, you know. It's like time to just let go of things. I know it's me saying that, like, I know it's easier said than done, but I've been there. I think most people can relate to this in some way. I definitely have benefited greatly by journaling things out. Like, it makes you see things in a different way, and it's, at least for me, a lot easier than talking to people about it, because it's really just you alone with your thoughts, but putting it on paper, you can like see it from another perspective. And what is in the future, or possible future card, we have the Hanged Man, which is about seeing things from a different perspective. And look at the future, you look so much more calm and relaxed. If you're not doing like breath work and yoga, meditation, that could really help you out. Putting in a spiritual practice. But I see that you are changing your perspective in the future, like your guides are trying to direct you to do, to move forward. And this new perspective is going to make you see things so much more positively and more light. Look at all the light shining in on her or him. You know, there's so much light coming in. There's even candles all around. It's much more peaceful. Look at right above the current energies and then the future. Which, by the way, there's like 4 out of 7 cards that are major arcanas here. So this is a big deal. You've been going through something. And then, so ways to, this advice your guys are telling you. We already talked about release rituals, if you're called to do so, like writing things out, letting go of things that no longer serve you. Some of you really might be called to change your location, your environment, actually move. But if you can't do that, just change things up around your living space now. Make sure you let more light in. Like open the blind, like, you know, let natural light in, get out in nature more, clean up a little bit, start doing some meditation practices. And the advice card is literally you is the Knight of Swords, but it's literally you writing things down with your guides all around you. And look at your guides are crumbling up the paper. They're like, yes, let it out, and let me destroy it for you. Like they're really, really drawing attention to you writing things and destroying the paper, which it'll like be like an energetic release in some way. It'll help so much. So for some people, there's some advice here about writing a letter to someone. It doesn't mean you have to send it to them, but writing out how you feel and what you want to say to them, and then just destroying it. And I mean, if you feel called to do so, you can send it to them, but you don't have to. That'll be really helpful for some of you. It could even be a letter to your past self. But that writing is really important. Yeah. So let's get a thought card to wrap up your reading. This seemed pretty straightforward. We have a lot of ending cards here tens and 2 10s and 9 death cards. And these are all endings, and all of it, things that are ending are for your highest good. And once you let these things go, your clarity of mind is going to feel so nice. There's in your future card, there's a lot of sense of peace and calm and just feeling more secure with yourself in your life, and a lot more light in your life, which is a great thing to look forward to. This reading is definitely about your guides trying to give you advice on letting go, maybe getting more clear on what needs to let go. And it seems like what needs to let go are things from the past that you regret, or like shoulda, woulda, coulda type things, choices you made in the past. Your guides really want you to look at that a little bit differently and let go of these negative thoughts and look at things as learning experiences, and that'll really help you shift your perspective and bring so much more light and joy into your life. Ooh, let's look at this card. You live in a quantum field of possibilities, of all possibilities. Now act like it. Yes, you don't need to live in the past or choices you didn't make. You can choose what you want what you want now to happen. What do you want to happen? Everything's a possibility. You don't need to worry about the past anymore. Interesting. I didn't mean to leave these cards behind. If you have clarity of a path, stop, breathe, get clear, and act. Yes. The whole thing, the future is about clarity, like clearing your mind out, writing things down. I can't even lift this one up. I don't think it's meant to be. Yeah, if you have clarity, you have a path. Stop, breathe, get clear, and act. Yes. So something about when you clear everything out by writing it down or whatever you choose to do. Also write down gratitude list too. I think that'll be really helpful for you. And also write down some actionable steps. Or maybe write down your goals and then break down your goals into more actionable steps. Something about writing that all out will help you get clear on your path as well in future decisions. But that is what I have for you, Leo. I hope this resonated and I hope it was helpful. I do offer private readings if you're interested. I will leave my email and any information down in the description. If you haven't already subscribed and you enjoyed this reading, I hope you consider doing so. So I will see you in the next reading. I hope this was helpful. I hope you are well. I love you so much, Leo. Bye.